I used to be the guy on first dates where I'd try and like pull out all the stops, you know, like, you know, and act super casual about it. But then I started to realize over time, like, that's not really attracting the right person. I have a friend, you guys probably know him. You guys know Tyler Shields?
Fucking love Tyler.
Yeah,
that's how I
shot with him
That's
before,
how I
yeah?
know Jonathan.
I've definitely seen photos of you. Have you shot with Tyler before?
shot with Tyler so many times.
Okay.
Like I hung out of the helicopter naked. That was me. That was me. And the Catwoman.
The
mask.
hat?
Yeah, dude.
Is the
I
hat
was
you?
flying it.
Which hat?
Do you know what I'm talking? Like the big hat with the helicopter in the background. He's done a couple of helicopter shoots.
He's done a couple of. It was an inaugural helicopter shoot, and he put me in a Catwoman mask and heels and was like, go up.
Yes.
And then he
okay.
waterboarded me with champagne once.
Yes.
That was a good time.
So Tyler Shields said something, which is, it's genius. He said, when I go on a first date with a girl, I take her to Boston Market. I was like, that is so smart.
That is such a
you
fucking
take a
Tyler.
girl to
Elaborate.
Boston Market on the first date. You know what Boston Market is?
Yeah, of course. Well,
Okay.
you know what's funny? When you said that you're on Boston Public, with
Boston Market?
No, Boston Legal.
Legal.
So when Boston Legal was out, I was super young, and I think you just associate random things together.
Yeah.
So I would always associate Boston Market with Boston Legal.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but he would say, I always take a girl to Boston Market on the first date because if she wants to go on a second date, you know she's a good one. What I'm
Great
getting at
spot
is,
though. I mean, good food, and
There's
I
nothing
think
wrong with
the
it. There's
portions
nothing
are
wrong with
huge.
yeah.
It's good.
There's nothing wrong with it. But trust me, these LA girls do not want to go to Boston
No, I
Market
don't even know
most
where
of
one
the
is
time.
around here.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I get the point. It could be.
Yeah, it's more of a
Yeah.
metaphor.
Right.
You know,
Olive
I
Garden.
don't know
Yeah.
if
All right, so you
literally.
haven't done that as an actual date.
No. But my point is that sometimes it's better to not pull out all the stops. Sometimes it's better to just like do something really chill.
Yeah.
And true representation of like who you are and what you like to do
Totally.
as well.
Yeah. My ideal first date, like right now, would probably be like, I mean, I love cooking. Like, I would love to like, I don't know, I would love to cook. I have a van. I have a really cool camper van.
Do you think that would creep a girl out if you want to come see my van, like on a first
You know what's
date?
funny? Actually, I've thought about this a lot before. So my van is not super creepy. It sounds a lot creepy. There's windows. It's like super nice condition. It's like a It's
What
like
kind of van is it?
It's a Chevy G20 from
You're
the
like
80s.
a camper guy, right? You like to take the outdoors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not super. It sounds creepier than it actually is.
Not like a Silence of the Lambs.
No.
help me
No,
load
it's
this
like
couch.
it's like the mystery mobile. You know, it's
Yeah.
like it's definitely like, you know, it's a shag wagon. I guess that's kind of creepy actually.
Got an air of joy and adventure about it,
It
rather
does,
than,
it does,
than
for sure.
anything
Yeah.
nefarious.
But no, you're right. I've thought about that before. Like, I don't know if it's a red flag. Like if I like pull up in my van on the first date.
So that's your everyday ride.
No, I have
Okay.
I have a Tesla as well,
Okay.
which I drive around like most of the time.
Okay.
But yeah,
I feel
my
like the
van
van's
is
a
like my
second
baby.
date type of situation. I just feel like
Yeah.
in
Do you
terms
tell
of
them about it on the first date? Like
no,
you're
no,
doing
you
with us.
definitely
Yeah.
say.
Totally.
Plant
Totally.
the seed.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've come to realize. But yeah, I would say my ideal first date would just be like, yeah, a chill dinner, a drink, meet up with some friends after. I always feel like on a first date it takes some pressure off if you have some group plans after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it also sets up a nice, because I think maybe sometimes a woman feels an expectation like, okay, how am I gonna make sure if I don't want to sleep with this guy, how am I gonna make sure I let him know I'm having a good time, but I'm not going home with him? And I think if you tell someone, hey, you want to meet up with my friends after this, it like relieves a lot of that
Yeah.
stress from the woman's standpoint.
So like I'm the type of guy that's like so not like sexually forward. Like I'm not like, I don't really like hook up with a lot of people. Like never in my life have I like tried to get a girl to hook up with me if she wasn't like falling all over me, you know? So like I've never really had that issue. I find that my issue more is that I don't want to come off like that type of guy. So sometimes I end up not friend zoned, but like, oh, like I think we're just homies because I'm not forward enough and like I'm physically attracted to you. Like let's kiss, let's, you know, whatever. Yeah, I feel like I'm on the opposite end of that where it's like
I feel like you do that sometimes.
I get that a
right?
lot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I've had
yeah.
Girls like, do you
like
even
not
like me?
but there's a good mix of like pushy and respectful, right?
Right.
Like I'm like almost too respectful of it sometimes, even when it like seems like they might be down for it, you know?